Hey guys, how's it going? Today I want to speak about the subject of what is eternity. Well, the thing is that it's a very, very difficult concept to think about because eternity will be different to us than it will be to the universe, if you think about it. Well, what is eternity, first of all, to us? Well, eternity to us is whatever we have right here. From the moment we are born to the moment we die, that is our eternity, because we just don't know what else there is before that or what else there isn't after that. Obviously, okay, we do know that historically we can read books and we know what happens historically in the past, and we can kind of foretell sometimes with technology and stuff what's going to prevail in the future or what's going to happen in the future and stuff like that. But our eternity is whatever we have in our life. Now, for the universe, what is eternity? Well, that's very different, because for the universe, well, it stays alive for billions and billions of years. So if it's alive for billions and billions of years, how can it even be calculated? Well, the thing is that obviously it can be calculated to some extent, just because, well, we know that there was a Big Bang and all that stuff, but what was happening before the Big Bang? Because obviously, if you really think about it, matter must have existed in some form or another, otherwise the universe just simply wouldn't have existed, but it did. And the theory is that basically the universe is expanding kind of like an elastic, but eventually, once it reaches that maximum elasticity, that maximum width that it can have, well, then it's going to retract, and it's going to retract back kind of like an elastic, and it's going to whoop, everything's going to go back. And that's kind of like really strange to think about it. But what happens after that? Does it again re-explode just from the collision of the elastic having collided? And then they also say that there's antimatter that is beyond matter, because we just know it from everything in nature, is that there, for every yin there is a yang. So if there is a male, there is a female. If there is a positive, there's a negative. And there's obviously neutrons too and stuff like that, which is more the in between. But for the purpose of this message, we're trying to figure out what is eternity. I think it's something that in quantity we can't really even imagine it, really. Because even in math, if you study math and stuff, there's the symbol infinity. But can you actually see what is infinity? It's something that keeps on going forever and ever and ever. So, when kids say infinity plus one or infinity times infinity, well, theoretically, you can do that in a calculation, but infinity is infinity. So that's the thing, is that there's basically nothing more, nothing less. But how can something go infinitely if there isn't an infinite amount of matter in the universe and stuff? So it's just something that in some ways as humans we're not really able to quantify, but at the same time we're also not able to really completely wrap our head around it. Conceptually we can understand it, but eternity, infinity, they're all the same thing, and there isn't anything that is ever eternal, like there is nothing that is ever infinite. But at the same time, there's always something that is infinite and something that is eternal. It's just beyond our understanding and beyond whatever we can really perceive as human beings. I don't think we were meant to ever perceive that. But it's also sometimes kind of cool to think about it and try to perceive it, because that's what makes us strong as humans. We think, and because we like to think, we can kind of process things throughout our brain and evolve in some way or another. But yeah, it was just my little pondering, my little philosophical moment of the day. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.